just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gotta throw it all away.
White Iver song. When I started balling, I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone. I need that money like the ring I never won. I want. I've got you in my space. I won't let go again. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching on to you. All you have to do is bitch, I'm saucing. I do this often. Don't do no talking. My options right when I walk in. Jump on the Jordans. I'm ballin'. Money jumping like I'm Davis from New Orleans. Oh, bitch, I'm hard and I don't miss nothing.
We got to go hard. Woo-hoo. Darling, 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 go hard. Woo-hoo. We got to go hard. Woo-hoo. Darling, 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 go hard.
Hanging out behind the club on the weekend. I can see them getting drunk with my best friend. I couldn't wait for the summer and the Warped Tour. I remember it's the first time that I saw her there. She's getting kicked out of school cause she's failing. I'm kinda nervous cause I think all of her take me. She's the one, she'll always be there. She took my hand and I made it, I swear. I fell in love with the girl at the rock show. She said what? And I told her that I didn't know. She's so cool, gonna see me through the window. Everything's better when she's around. Can't wait till the parents go out of town. I fell in love with the girl at the rock show. Woo-hoo.
Darling, 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 go hard.
Do you remember 21st night, September? Love was changing the minds, pretenders, while chasing the clouds away.
'Cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the hole. It's too cold for you. The whole of my sweater.
Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well and having a good night.
I don't fuck with you, bitch. I got no feelings to go. I swear I had it up to here. I got no ceilings to go. I mean, for real. Fuck how you feel. Fuck your 2 cents if it ain't going toward the bill. Yeah, and every day I wake up
Oh,
celebrating.
shit. Hold on. I gotta grab one thing real quick.
Stuck to my guns. That's what made me rich. That's what put me on. That's what got me here. That's what made me this. But that's I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. But that's I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. You.
One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing, said love turned my lungs, and that's not what I see. Look what I got.
All right, here we go. Looks like it's going to be the second night, games 3 and 4 of 6HL playoffs tonight. Go ahead and switch over to these are the current standings right now in the after the first night of the playoffs. Between the Washington Capitals and Toronto Maple Leafs, the Maple Leafs took both games in Game 1, so they lead the series 2-0. Washington Capitals looking to bounce back and even up the series. The other side on the Eastern, the 1 and 4 seed matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning leading 2-0 over Philadelphia Flyers. Then we have 2 versus 3, Carolina Hurricanes and Pittsburgh Penguins. They split 1-1 apiece. Though the stats have not been added on this page, the Buffalo Sabres and Canadiens both did split last night, 1 game apiece. So that series is tied as well. Over in the Western Conference, 1 versus 4 seed, we have Nashville Predators. Predators lead that series 2-0. The other 1 seed and 4 seed in the Western Conference, we have the LA Kings playing the Arizona Coyotes. That series also is 2-0 right now. The 2 versus 3 seed over in the West, we have the Winnipeg Jets versus Minnesota Wild. The Wild are leading that 2-0. And then the last 2v3 seed we have is the Anaheim Ducks versus the Oilers. The Ducks do lead that series 2 versus 0. So we'll end up seeing if some teams can't even up the series and maybe give us as many. How great would it be if we could have 8 game 7s? That would be absolutely mind blowing. I know. I sign me up for that, man. Because what is it? It's going to be tomorrow night where we have games 5, 6, and 7. They are doing a rushed playoff format this season just because 23 is right around the corner. So I do know that once 23 launches, 22 will lose its API support. So that's why they are rushing this as quickly as they can to try and beat that deadline. But I think for the most part, most of us like this quickened, shortened format instead of like having maybe 1 game Friday night and then waiting the whole weekend for the next lineup. It may potentially be a little bit harder to make lineups with this shortened format. So that's one thing we'll end up taking a look at, seeing how that affects how teams end up going about their lineups. So if you have a guy that like works Wednesday or is busy Wednesday, that could be huge because that's 3 games of the series that they would end up missing. Games 5, 6, and 7. And then Thursday and Friday will be games 1 and 2. And then Friday will be games 3 and 4. And then I believe Monday, when we pick back up, will be games 5, 6, and 7 if needed for the second round of the playoffs. So we're about 2-3 minutes away from puck drop. So we can end up seeing how that ends up going. I just want to thank everybody on all the teams. Whenever I reached out for who was going to be streaming between each match, owners and GMs and AGMs reached out really, really quickly. Some even made like accommodations for us that they normally don't do for their streams, and I just want to thank them on behalf of all of us. Thank you very, very much, guys. Thanks to the teams that are in the playoffs, thanks to the players, thanks to the streamers, and thanks for everybody that's dropping in tonight. Definitely is helping this league go in the direction that everybody wants it to go and building on the things that we enjoy and like. So, big thank you and way to go to everybody involved. So we can go ahead and switch over to see if any of these teams are starting to match up with one another. Does look like we have the... Who's it? Looks like we have Arizona LA that's up right now in the top left. The bottom right is going to be Nashville versus St. Louis. Stutzel, the Ducks and Edmonton Oilers are in the bottom left. And then the top right is going to be Winnipeg and the Minnesota matchup. So, and then it does look like the Coyotes have gone live now, or gone up now, and they're searching. Let me shoot a message real quick to make sure that Winnipeg, Tank 32,000, and Stutzel are going to end up having their streams up. Here we go. I hope everybody's having a great night. Tomorrow's going to be quite the war for teams that have an even series. Oh yeah, it will be. 3 games in a row. And then also that's another thing we didn't mention about the 3 games in one night. The 6HL does have the rule where you can only play 2 of the first 4 games played, and then you can only play 2 of the last 3 games. So it's not going to be like teams can end up playing like you do normally in league nights, where you can have one line that plays the entire night. So you're going to end up having one line for one game that's going to end up like essentially coming in cold or having to practice and warm up on their own. So that's another thing to end up looking out for. All right, let me get these sent out to Stu and them real quick. Definitely, it's been like kind of crazy getting all this together. I ended up being a little bit busy. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we got a hot mic there for Winnipeg, and there they go. They are up now. I didn't have to send anything. You're making it easy on me. Oh, hey, Alapiro. Definitely appreciate you, buddy. And then we got Rec 2OP. Oh, and it's a feral cat. He's one of the famed Feline 5. So I got to give him a shout out as well. Okay, again, I do want to go over, we're going to have in the top left, we have the LA Kings versus Arizona Coyotes. That series is 2-0 for LA, On the top right, we have Winnipeg Jets versus Minnesota. That series is 2-0 in favor of the Minnesota Wild. In the bottom left, we have the Ducks versus the Oilers. That series is 2-0 in favor of the Ducks. And on the bottom right, we have the Nashville Predators and St. Louis Blues. That series is 2-0 in Nashville's favor. And it does look like we might have a small issue in the top right stream. Oh, there we go again. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a great night of hockey. Like, I wasn't sure how I was going to go about doing the formatting. Oh, got some sound somewhere. And then I wasn't sure how we were going to do the formatting for this, so I ended up putting that feeler out if you guys wanted to do the one game at a time, 2 or 4, and overwhelmingly everybody wanted the 4 stream, which actually works out well for us because game 1 we're doing all of the Western Conference matches in the first round of the playoffs, and then for game 2 I'm going to hop over to the Eastern Conference, so we're going to get to see one game from each matchup for all the playoff teams. It's definitely going to be a great night for hockey. Then, oh no, here we go. Oh, T-Bird with the corgis. I love corgis, man. Their little short, stumpy feet and their big, goofy ears. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get the sound on for... Where'd my freaking cursor go? There it is. There we go. That way we're not just listening to me talk to myself and some music. We got some game volume. So we're going to have the game volume on the Nashville versus St. Louis game. And then it does look like LA is... Oh, nice save there by Arizona. This is going to be challenging for me. I was going to have like all the lines for all 4 games. And then I was just like, man, I'm going to end up giving myself either a heart attack or an aneurysm. So just going to end up winging it here, I suppose. And then it does look like the LA Kings and Arizona game is the one that ended up starting off first. Lucky for us, just about all the games ended up dropping off about the same time. Arizona does seem like they've had some good time on attack here. Seems like unusual for... Oh, there's that trap, that famous LA defense. I was wondering when we were going to start seeing it.
It's a clean sheet of ice and a beautiful
Oh,
night for hockey.
where is that coming from?
Along with Ray Ferraro for EA Sports. It is about time.
There we go. It was one of the games I had hidden. Okay. There we go. So do we have... Are there any series that we think will end up going 7-7 or to Game 7 out of the 8 matchups we have in the first round of the playoffs? Yeah, the Sunni. Right now we're doing the Western Conference games for Game 1. Those are the 4 games I have up right now. And then the Game 2 of the night is going to be the Eastern Conference games. So for Game 2, I do have the stream for the Flyers and Lightning, but those games will be after this game. And I do have the Pit games as well. But like I said, right now this is the Western Conference games. I felt it would just be a lot easier to end up streaming the games as conferences. And then right now, almost a little over halfway in all the games, and we have 0-0 games. This is awesome. And then we do have a pause in the top. Oh, was that a pause or the end of the period? It couldn't have been the end of the period, right? Did LA take a pause? Were they having lag issues maybe? Oh, the Pitt series will go 7. Okay. Yeah, that one definitely ends up looking good. Pitt and Carolina. You got Yinzer and Clint. I know Clint was one of the 4 teams that was added last minute. So they are definitely doing well. They were like in 4th or 5th for like 3/4 of the season, maybe in 3rd, and then all of a sudden they had like a huge push and just ended up taking 2nd place. And then inversely, oh, we got our first goal in the bottom left. Does look like Stutzel ended up getting the goal. So Anaheim is up 1-0 on Edmonton. Looks like Scotty had the only assist there. I didn't end up catching the play leading up to it, but I did see that. Oh, and an immediate answer by Edmonton. Wow, what a snapshot there. Almost from the blue line, he rips it in. That's a good name for him. So we got the scoring in the bottom left that's kicked off. The other 3 games we have right now are all 0-0. Nashville St. Louis is going very quick, very few stoppages, about to be in the end of the first period. LA Arizona not too far behind. And then we got Winnipeg and Minnesota about the 5-minute mark. I do know the Anaheim Edmonton series. I remember looking at the scores, and it looked like both teams were getting some goals in. I know Anaheim ran away with it a little more than Edmonton wanted to. And a big save by Rids up in the top left for Arizona. And Lat 84 top right with another big save. Looks like, oh, Nashville. I ended up missing the Nashville goal down in the bottom right. Looks like King Patmo. Jeez. I think he's like the league leader in hits also. King Patmo is. And then time on attack and is about even in that Nashville St. Louis game. Just 2 shots for Nashville though. Apparently they only needed 2 to get 1 in. Oh, and then we got Stu in the bottom left for Anaheim with another goal. So that's 2 for Stu. I think that's what we're going to have to end up doing from now on. Every time I see him from now on, it's going to be 2 for Stu. Then we got Logan Stanley in the top right, just being a bully. I love bullies though, man. I know a lot of people don't like Truck, but just seeing people get ragdolled just makes me giggle so much, man. I love it. And then looks like LA and Arizona, they're going to end their period 0-0, as well as Winnipeg and Minnesota. So it looks like we're definitely going to get some good tight games tonight. For those joining us, Game 1, I have the Western Conference games, which are top left, we have the LA Kings, Arizona Coyotes. Top right, we have the Minnesota Wild, Winnipeg Jets. Bottom left, we have Anaheim Ducks and Edmonton Oilers. And bottom right, we have Nashville and St. Louis. Game 4, which will be the second game of the night, I will switch over to the Eastern Conference, and then we will end up watching all the Eastern Conference games for Game 4. So that's where we did it this way so we can make sure that we were able to broadcast at least one game of every single matchup of the first round of the playoffs. Oh, big save from Minnesota. I believe Akira is in net for Minnesota right now. And a big block there. Does look like Anaheim in the bottom left is pretty much controlling the time on attack here. Oh, nice block, and we got Edmonton on the rush here. Then we got a really, really tight game with LA and Arizona. Like that famed LA Kings trap is looks like Arizona's found a way to end up being able to get by it and generate some at least some time on attack and some shots on net. Not many teams can end up saying that. You can end up taking a look at season 9 when LA ended up winning the cup. They won it pretty much with that trap, just playing really good defense and smothering teams. Oh, did we have another goal in the bottom right? Oh, was it waved off? That's heartbreaking whenever that happens, man. And we have a goal for Minnesota, top right, Teglia. Oh, just barely got it in off the post. I do know. Oh, we got to evened it up. We got All-Star Treff. I played with him on Nashville season 10 when he got his All-Star bid and made the All-Star game. So every time I see that guy, I always call him All-Star Treff. He's a big boy with the big boy shots. Then Minnesota Wild, top right, up 1-0 on Winnipeg. The Minnesota are up 2-0 on Winnipeg, so Winnipeg definitely ends up needing to win this game. Oh, big save by Rids in the top left. Another big save by Rids. Rids, for people that don't know, played the last 2 seasons for the New York Rangers. What was it? Season 9, they made the Eastern Conference Finals, and then I do believe they made the Stanley Cup Finals in season 10. They ended up, I think it went to Game 7, and they ended up eventually losing to the Vegas Golden Knights. And then we got another goal down in the bottom left, Edmonton. I don't think Edmonton was too happy with the results of last night's games with Anaheim going up 2-0. So I don't think they want to get swept. And I ended up missing, again, Nashville's goal down in the bottom right. I apologize to Nashville. King Patmo and all them. I'm so sorry, buds. It's the downside, the chaos of the multi-stream. Oh, did they silence? I know it was. I know Buffalo and the Rangers met up both times in the Eastern Conference Finals. I may have been mistaken on if. Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? Because they played Nashville season 9. Thank you for correcting me. Or not Nashville, Jesus. LA ended up beating Nashville and then went to the finals. Yeah. Thank you, Suni. Also, yeah, just a little bit of misremembering there. That's why I've got all you guys here. I'm starting to go. I'm getting a little older, a little long in the tooth, and a little more and more gray hair sprouting up. So can't remember anything anymore. Now, Arizona just playing great defense and having Rids just playing out of his mind over there, man. None of the games right now are out of reach either. We got 2 minutes left on both games on the right, minute 25 in the second on the top left, and I did not catch time remaining in the 6.5 in the bottom left. Oh, did Logan Stanley end it? Oh, it was a pin. I believe that was who scored the goal. Wait, no. Minnesota's up 1-0. I don't know what I'm thinking. I definitely appreciate it, buddy. I definitely need all the help I can get. Uh-oh. Here we go. Looks like LA, Arizona heading into the third period 0-0. And it does look like Nashville, St. Louis is heading into the third with Nashville up 2-0. Top right, Winnipeg, Minnesota. About 50 seconds left. If the score holds, they will end up going into the third period 1-0. So all these games are very manageable. Nothing's out of reach right now. So we can definitely end up getting some fireworks in the third period here. Possibly even some overtime games. I'm all for overtime and I'm all for game sevens. Oh yeah, Suni, it's Angelic Llama. Uh, let me see. I can go ahead and shoot you a message.
Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes
Okay.
like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift. The baffled king
All right, let me
composing
get this sent to you. All right, there you go, Suni. I sent you Llama's Twitch stream.
You touch my drum set?
Still, we have LA and Arizona tied 0-0. Nashville's a super tough team, man. Like, they're really good at defense, and they can just get out and score like nobody's business, especially with Patmo. The way Patmo, like, forechecks and lays that body, even with his back checking, it's just not fun for a lot of people. I've experienced it firsthand. Looks like we have the puck dropping for the third period with Anaheim and Edmonton.
red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful
Yeah.
world.
Oh, no. The pit? Okay. Oh, okay. And then we do have a penalty by Teglia, top right for the Minnesota Wild. So the Jets are going to end up having a chance to even this up with the power play. Nashville's still up 2-0. Edmonton still up 3-2. And Kings and Arizona still 0-0. I'm not sure how many people expected a 0-0 game between LA and Arizona. But I'm all for the defensive games. That might be my bias because I play defense. Sign me. Unless I'm getting like 6 points, I don't want to see the 10-point games. But if you go take a look at my stats, I'm in no danger of ever getting 6 points in one game. Oh, we got a goal. Looks like Anaheim. Conway, right wing, tying it up for Anaheim. So that game is 3-3 now. I want to say, I think it's Evoke playing tonight in net for LA. Looks like it's, I believe it is. If I had to guess. Yeah, you got Evoke and Rids, two goalies that have made the finals a lot. Everybody's fully aware of Evoke and his 3 huge cups that he just loves to flaunt in front of everybody. And Rids with a big old save. Does look like about 110 remaining on the power play for Minnesota. Oh. Oh, we got a power play for Edmonton down in the bottom left. Yeah, if you can end up getting Rids or Evoke to play net for you, those guys can steal you a game or two just by them. That's how. Oh no, that's how good those guys are. Goalies like that are definitely coveted. Oh, did Ghost end up breaking the breaking the 3-3 tie down for Edmonton, bottom left? Oh, St. Louis got on the board as well. We do. 9:41 left in the bottom left game. Edmonton down, or I mean up 4-3. St. Louis just scored, so they've cut the lead to 1 with the Nashville in bottom right. Minnesota is still up 1-0 over the Jets in the top right, and 0-0 top left. 30 seconds left in the third period. Oh, what a pass! We got oh. A 5-minute major by Scraggs. That is huge. Oh my goodness. 30 seconds left in the third, and he got a 5-er. Oh. I wish I could say that I've never done something like that, but I've done that more times than I would care to admit. Let's see. Oh, they were trying to get it up for the rush, and it got stuck on the back of the goalie's skate. 10 seconds left. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get one more. One more shot, maybe. All right, looks like we're going to OT with LA and Arizona. 48 seconds in the bottom right for Nashville and St. Louis. St. Louis with a big push. Oh, we got a delayed penalty. 42 seconds left. That could be huge as well. See if St. Louis can't tie this up. And then we have a penalty on the Ducks in the bottom left as well. Oof. Edmonton's up 5-3. Looks like they're trying to get the series a little closer. Anaheim did win both games last night. Oh. Winnipeg got a goal, 5 minutes left. So that game's going to be tied 1-1 with about 5.5 left in the third. All right, 30 seconds left in the game. Nashville up 2-1 on St. Louis. See if St. Louis can make this push count. There's still 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the power play. If they don't get the goal in the next 20 seconds, it'll be all for naught. Nashville will end up going up 3-0. Oh no. Players offside, 10 seconds left. Oh, what a pass. Oh, they couldn't get the shot. Oh, another block with it in front of the net. Now, big stuff by Nashville's goalie, and they're going to end up sealing the game. Nashville wins, score of 2-1. They are up now 3-0. Looks like they're going for a sweep over St. Louis Blues. 2 minutes left in the top right game. All right. I believe it's Teenage Plane. All right, there we go. So we have 3 games remaining. LA 0-0 OT. 56 seconds left in the Edmonton game, bottom right screen. That score is 5-4. So, an icing. So it looks like Anaheim's going to have a good opportunity here with the face-off in Edmonton zone. It does look like they are going to end up using their timeout, or did they already? Definitely a good opportunity. Maybe they're talking it out, trying to figure out what their plan is. Winnipeg, Minnesota, we might have another OT. 30 seconds left in that game. Bottom left, 1-1. Winnipeg ended up having that late goal with about, I believe, about 2.5 minutes left to end up tying it. Minnesota had this game up 1-0 for a majority of this game. You can definitely tell this is playoff hockey. All these teams fighting, keeping these games close. 7 seconds left. Doesn't look like we're going to get a shot off. So that game's going into OT. We have 37 seconds left. Looks like empty net for Anaheim in the bottom right. So they're definitely going all or nothing here. Oh, big face-off win for Anaheim. Oh, what a poke. Let's see if they end up slowing it down and resetting. Oh no, what a pick by Ghost to all-star Treff with the goal, the game sealer maybe. 6-4 for Edmonton. I think that, like I said, I know I've said it a couple of times, but I think they got angry. Oh, thank you, Delhi. It does look like Washington won game 1 tonight, so Toronto was up in that series 2-0. Hey, what's up, Gaines? Definitely appreciate you dropping in. We were talking about your Rangers the past 2 seasons, so I'm sure your ears were burning. And then we got 16 seconds left in Anaheim and Edmonton. Does look like Edmonton's going to end up coming out with the win. They will bring the series 2-1. So there will be no sweep. Oh, and then Ghost with the garbage time goal. Was that all-star Treff with the assist there? Yep. No, with the secondary. So I think Edmonton heard all the slander about how they didn't deserve to be in the playoffs from some people. Well, they ended up winning a game against, what was it? They were a 3 seed and the Ducks were a 2 seed. I know the Ducks were second in, I want to say, the Pacific Division behind the LA Kings. So no matter what anybody wants. Oh, we got the game winner in the bottom left. OT game winner for Minnesota. That is a heartbreaker. Minnesota goes up 3-0 in that series. They are looking for the sweep as well. What a fight by Winnipeg, though, by Covey, Black and Warcage, and Yorkel. I believe they are all first-year management, and they've had a great season. So let's hope they can avoid the sweep and end up going into Game 7. So, and then there was one. We got the LA Kings and Arizona Coyotes. 7 minutes left in OT. This game has been just absolutely ridiculous. It's all goalies. I do believe it's Evoke playing net right now for the Kings, and Rids, I am sure, is playing net for Arizona right now. So we have some. This is a goalie clink right here. Need to end up going, if you play goalie, end up looking up either teenage. Let me see. I believe it's Teenage Plane that we have streaming this game. No, OTK Magic Stick, and then Halo always streams in his games. So, we got a penalty on Arizona. That could be huge. In overtime. But yeah, you can end up checking that and then looking for their VOD and find this game. And if you're a goalie, just watch both goalies. These are 2 guys that make the finals on a regular basis. So you can definitely learn a lot from either of these guys. Oh, big save by Rids. I wasn't sure if who was that, Halo? Halo got the shot off on the near post. I wasn't sure if he was going to get it off. Oh, another big save by Rids. Oh, way to go by the right wing for Arizona to end up breaking that pass that was right in front of the goal. Just LA so patient. Another huge save by Rids, man. Then LA is up 2-0 over Arizona right now. So this is a big game big important game for Arizona, and Arizona with the penalty kill. Hopefully, some of the teams in the West didn't go back to back. I will end up. Let me check that real quick. No, it does look like Toronto. Oh, Brooksy just scored. Oh shit. Sorry. Let me message Llama. See if his stream is up. Well, this is problematic. Half of the ones that Oh, did we have the OT game winner? Did I miss it? Oh no. Oh no, LA going up 3-0. Oh. That would be something that I do. trying to get the streams up and everything.
You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset, she's going off about
And then Llama does say his is up, so I will end up checking that here in a second. So hopefully they end up taking a... Jeez, Rids, 22 shots. Just an absolutely standing on his head, man. Good on that guy for keeping his team in it. Just getting absolutely shelled. Okay, we do have Washington up 1-0 on Toronto. Oh, 2-0 now, Alpha. Alpha is a dangerous, dangerous man. Okay, it does not... Hold on. Okay. It was up. I just needed to refresh.
You're in the neutral zone and we are back underway.
I'm a silly goose. Okay, I'm assuming there was a late start to Buffalo and Montreal. So I'm assuming this is game 3. I doubt they were able to play 2 games immediately. I could be mistaken. Thinking is not my strong suit.
Extra attacker out here with the empty net on the line with his face-off. A lot of pressure on the centerman. You need the face-off. Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. And they're off to the races for the loose puck.
So in the top left, we have Washington and Toronto. Toronto did lead. They won both games last night, so they were up 2-0. Washington did win game 3 tonight, so that series is 2-1 in favor of Toronto. All right, thank you very much, Rec2OP. Definitely appreciate you, buddy, dropping by. Oh, yeah, I did see that. I caught the replay. Yeah, Rids is a monster, man. There's a reason that guy has made 2 straight Stanley Cup Finals. And it's no thanks to Gaines, I can tell you that. I played with Gaines. Yeah, with that comment, I may never play with him again. It does look like Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo ended up taking it. So Buffalo is up 2-1 on Montreal. So they will... Game 4 going to be real important. See if the series is going to end up being tied 2-2 or if Buffalo can end up taking a 3-1 lead. And, okay, I was just informed Philadelphia did win Game 3. So that series now is Tampa Bay up 2-1 on Philadelphia. Let me reach out and find out who won. Is anybody aware of who won the Pittsburgh Carolina Game 3 tonight? Yeah, Gaines is OP. I was just busting his chops a little bit. Then I did reach out to Yins, see if I can get an answer, see who won game one. It does look like the lineup we have for Pittsburgh is the big guy, Props, Livid Penguin, Plemmy, King Montagna, and Frisch. I do know Plemmy, Montagna, and Frisch play together a lot. So that they definitely have good chemistry on that forward line they have. Uh, top right, Philadelphia, it looks like their lineup is Lefty Llama, Angelic Llama. I have a name for him, but I am not going to be able to call it on stream as much as I want to. Right D, Issa Lindell, a recent addition to media that's been doing the power rankings. Goalie, we had a OSG Hawkeye. King Meemill was unfortunately had to work tonight, so missed the games. We got Bobby Bobette at right wing. Q, or as he's also known as Ling Ling, at left wing, and Lost in the Sauce at center. So we definitely have some great games. Okay, Yins has not reached out, so let me see if I can find out in chat who won. All right, looks like we got puck drop for Game 4 with Buffalo and Montreal. Definitely a tight series. These two were in the same division. Group 2. Group 2 is absolutely insane also. So they're sorry, I lost my train of thought. Like I said, I'm getting a little long in the tooth, so sometimes words don't want to pop in or come out the way I intend them to. And then, we got a big goal by Toronto, cutting that lead from 2-1. Toronto trying to extend that lead to 3-1. Sorry, trying to figure out. Okay, Carolina ended up winning Game 3. So Carolina is up 2-1. So every series heading into the games right now in the Eastern Conference is 2-1. Toronto in the top left leads 2-1 over Washington. Tampa Bay in the top right leads 2-1 over Philadelphia. Carolina in the bottom. Oh, shoot. Did I really do that? Sorry, Buffalo, Montreal in the bottom right. Buffalo leads that series 2-1. And then Carolina Pitt, which is the bottom left. Carolina leads that series 2-1. Oh, have you seen? I guess I started calling Llama something, and I guess it kind of stuck. At least in the Flyers dressing room. So I'm told it's very good for Llama's confidence. So I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna let it die. Yeah, there you go. Look, Gaines has got it. He's got my back. And Mance. Oof. This top line of Washington is absolutely disgusting. Mance, Clumsy, Moosey, Alpha, and then you got Brooksy. It's just absolutely filthy. And then you got Deli and Net. I mean, I know every team's beatable, but you sure as hell have your work cut out for you when you play them. You know you better bring like everything you got, or it's going to be a real rough night for you. Oh, looks like we're going to have a penalty on the Canadians in the bottom right. Was that the center? Nope, D-man. Okay. Buffalo is one of those teams that's if you make a mistake, they're going to jump on you. They're a real grindy team. Uh, they've made that ownership with Metavis and JT. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 2 seasons in a row, both seasons 9 and 10. And I know going into this season, JT and Metavis said this is the year that they win the cup. And with the trades and moves that they ended up making, as about the halfway point of the season went on, it definitely seems like they're motivated and they definitely feel like it's their time to win the cup. That and they don't have the usual roadblock of the Rangers. Moose is crazy. He's like Savage Dave. What was it last playoffs when he was on Buffalo? It's like Game 7 or Game 6 between the Rangers and Buffalo in the Eastern Conference Finals, and the whole game, Dave's playing defense and typing in the stream chat. I'm like, you're crazy, man. Oh my jeebs. Yeah, we got Moosey's stream up.
This is what you get. He had lots of zone time, but no real dangerous chances on that power play.
And then it does look like Montreal was able to kill that penalty. So that's definitely a good thing for them. Alpha carrying the puck with his, that guy, so slippery. Like you think he's spinning one way and then he somehow like reverse spins back the other way. His thumb should be illegal. Then we have puck drop for Pitt and Carolina, the bottom left. Carolina does lead that series 2-1. So we definitely have a lot of great hockey here. Canadians are putting some good pressure on. Oh, miss. I jinxed them. I just had to say something. Like they're getting good pressure on Buffalo, and then as soon as the words come out of my mouth. I seem to have a bad habit of that. That's why I try not to talk about the goalies too much. I don't want to be that guy that brings it down. This is a big game for Washington. Even that series up 2-2. 8 seconds left in the first, down in the bottom right, with Montreal and Buffalo. Oh, as soon as I say 1.9 left in the first, and Buffalo gets a big goal. Mango with the pass to Ronald Six Knees. Definitely two dangerous forwards. Those are like some of the moves that they ended up making. Don't remember if they traded for Mango this season or if they drafted him. I do know they ended up picking up Fancy Duck. They ended up trading for, I want to say a D-man or a goalie. I know they made 2 or 3 big moves. They definitely ended up making it to where they have 2 really, really good forward lines. Because you have the Wilksies and Fancy on one, then you have Ronald Six Knees and Mangoes on the other. I apologize for the center that I'm leaving out. It's just too much going on in my brain right now. Then we got Tampa and Philadelphia 0-0 top right. Carolina Pitt 0-0 in the bottom left as well. Big shot by Bobby Bobette and a big save by Tampa Bay's goalie. And here we go. There's a big shot by Llama. I'm going to call him LB on the broadcast. Oh, Metavis playing center? I thought Metavis was playing D. I don't know why I thought he was playing D. Carolina with some good pressure on Pitt. Pitt's usually one of those real good, grindy defensive teams as well. Pitt's usually really good at like stacking up in front of the net, not letting any cross creases in. They're pretty good on the forecheck, and they hold that blue line decently well. I say decently. They're in the playoffs every freaking year. That's one of the things you notice with the teams that make it every single year. Like the management is generally they're built like defense out. Like the offense they end up getting is generated by their defense. Usually that's some of the mistakes you end up seeing like newer owners and management end up making is they try to build like offense first and then worry about defense later. And like it just shows like if you end up we got a goal by Evil Cypher by the Canadians down in the bottom right tying it up 1-1. Cypher's a great dude. Played with him on the Arizona Coyotes last season. Going back to that thought, the great teams that make it every year and the ones that win the cups, they're built like defense first, and that's how they generate like a majority of their offense is just smothering defense, getting turnovers, turning those turnovers into odd man breaks or rushes. Yeah, okay, JT's defense. Yeah, I'm definitely smooth braining it right now. I had to think all the laundry I did today. Like the detergent fumes got to me. So we got 3 games all tied up. Tampa Bay, Philadelphia 0-0, Buffalo, Montreal 1-1, and Carolina, Pitt 0-0. Washington is the only one kind of running away right now, but there's still 14 minutes left. I've seen a lot bigger comebacks with less time happen before. And when you got people like, I do believe it's Pin Pib, I think Obi might be in the lineup as well. Oh, and there's a goal by Mance. I will say Toronto's goalie has some sick-looking pads. Oh, we got a goal! Lost in the sauce. Looks like the assist, Bobby Bobette. Yep. Bobby! Breaking that scoreless tie. And we do have a penalty on Carolina. Oh. I'm not going to say I've never pinned a guy to the boards when he either didn't have the puck or after he got rid of the puck. You name every penalty, I've done it multiple times. Unfortunately. Yeah, man, the Eastern Conference was absolutely insane. Like, what was it? It went to for the last wild card spot, it went to the 4th tiebreaker, which was points scored, and the difference was 3 points. Toronto edged out New Jersey because they had 3 more goals over the course of the season. It went to the 4th tiebreaker. It was absolutely insane how close the Eastern Conference was and how stacked it was. Because I think he had nearly, or is either 50-point or a nearly 50-point team in a 44-game season that did not make the playoffs in the East. That's how loaded the East is. Not disparaging the Western Conference at all. Like there's definitely some good teams out there. Like you got LA you always have to worry about. They're generally always going to end up making that deep playoff push. You got Nashville the same. Generally always going to end up making that deep playoff push as well. I mean, you can't sleep on the Western teams as well. The Ducks made like a handful of trades near the deadline that made their team drastically better as well, aiming for a deep playoff push as well. I'm just very fortunate that I'm always updating the standings and stuff like that on a weekly basis. So I generally, I don't know everything about every single team, but definitely lets me have an idea of like how teams are trending, whether they're on the way up, on the way down. Try to pay attention to the transaction lists, see when the big splash trades or waves are made. There's definitely a lot to the 6HL, and we got a goal by Whittle Omango, assisted by Ronald Six Knees. Do believe Buffalo taking that. Was it 2-1 now? In the bottom right. Yeah, 2-1, 27. 27. What is it? They like scoring late at the end of the periods. What was it? Buffalo or Montreal scored with like 17 seconds at the end of the first. Now Buffalo getting their second goal with, what was it, 27 seconds left in the second. Oh, did I miss the Pitt goal? God dang it. This is the only downside to the multi-stream, man. There's so much going on. Hey, Snowda. I'm glad I make you giggle. If nobody's ever played with me, been in a party with me, or first time listening to the stream, I'm very good at entertaining myself. I have no problem laughing at my own jokes if you guys have not noticed that yet. 6 minutes left in the third. Washington, Toronto. Toronto definitely hungry to even the series back out at 2-2. Toronto won both games yesterday. Washington won game 3 tonight to make it 2-1, and they are up 4-2 right now. And then we got a goal by Plemy going up 2-0 against Carolina right now. Carolina and Pitt split the games last night. They were 1-1. Carolina won game 3 tonight, so that series is at 2-1. Oh, what a close pass. Just a little bit off sides there for Washington up at the top. Yeah, Carolina won game 3 to go up 2-1, and Pittsburgh's up 2-0, so they're looking to tie this series at 2-2 as well. Is that another goal by Mango? Oh, no, it's a pin. You can't blame me, though, for seeing his name and assuming that he scored a goal. Oh, no, did we have a lag out in the top right? Oh, no, it looks like Bobby. I'm guessing it was Bobby. Oh, no. I think that was a 1-0 game, right? That's huge. Oh, gee. What's Ski doing? Running that at left wing, really? What a crazy man. He's a crazy man. It's exactly the tone and way I say it to my dog when he's being crazy. You're just crazy, man. Get out of here. Oh, was that Pin Pib? Just murdering people on the top left. I think that might have been Pin Pib. Guy had like 8 games played with like 110 hits at one point in the season. Just straight up murdering people. He was an RA. One of the new things we did this season used to be late signups were randomly assigned. Well, a lot of people wanted that changed a little bit. They wanted more like transparency with the RAs. So, like right or wrong or whatever, there wasn't as much transparency in that process as a lot of people liked. Credit to 6HL senior staff and league management. They ended up listening to everybody. So a new rule they implemented this season was they implemented the RA draft. So the way that ended up working was it was reverse standings. Worst team drafts first, and then it works its way up to the first place team. And they did one round of the RA draft. So like you'd see the entire eligible pool of random assignments, and then you would be able to draft who you wanted when it was your turn out of that pool, which I feel is a great rule that they added, an addition they made, because teams can end up filling the holes that they need with a player either they know or it looks like Washington tied the series up at 2-2 with a big 4-2 win. So who was it that... I think it might have been Suni. Yeah, Suni. Yeah, just hitting the nail right on the head. The East is dead even pretty much. All these series can go 2-2 right now. And then we got Oh, does not look like it was Bobby Bobette that lagged out. It looks like it was somebody on Tampa. So I'm biased, unfortunately. I don't hide it that well. I play for Philadelphia, so my homer side shows. So I'm glad that it was not Philadelphia that had the lag out. Oh no. We got Pitt drawing a pin. Or taking a pin. It's late in the night. I woke up early. They're up 2-0. Let's see if Carolina can end up getting a quick one here. End up cutting that lead down to 1 with a few minutes left in the second. Then we got 9 minutes left in the third period. Buffalo and Montreal ended up. I think they had a late start on that game 3, and then they just went immediately back to back. And then we have a huge penalty on Buffalo, giving Montreal a chance to end up tying this game up. .42 seconds left on the power play for Carolina. They definitely need to get something going here. But as I said earlier, you know, that pit line with Frisch, Plemy, and King Montagna, they play together a lot. They know each other well, and Pitt's really good at playing defense. So it's hard to get those points on him even when you have the power play. Does look like Tampa Bay was able to kill that penalty for the flag out. It just said penalty kill 100. Oh, I guess they maybe drew another one. Okay. Well, I did not see that one. That's my bad. 40 seconds left on the bottom right for Montreal's power play with 7:20 left in the third. Definitely need to get one here, try and tie that score up. Montreal is down 2-1. Buffalo ended up winning game 3 tonight. If I remember right, that score was 8-6. Oh, what a big save. Yep, Mango throwing it out back front, just wasn't able to connect on that pass. Philadelphia's power play is expired. Oh, right as it expires. Q with the pass to Bobby. Oh my geez. Do we have a pin down in the bottom left? Or is that just, oh, it's just recap. I do believe Philadelphia with the lag out, I believe they're up 2-0. They're down. Tampa Bay won both games last night, went up 2-0. Philadelphia won game 3 tonight to make it 2-1. So Philadelphia definitely trying to even this series out. We got the best LD in the game, LB Llama. That's his stream name from now on, is LB. Oh. Looks like Carolina trying to get something done, just having a hard time. Good clear. Oh, we got 50 seconds left. Montreal on the rush. Oh, unable to get it. Metavis, yeah, yep, Metavis center. Oh, Ronald Sixsnees with the pass to Mangos. Gets a shot off, but a big save by Montreal. Looks like they're going to end up taking their timeout here. Definitely have, oh, big save by Pitt. Carolina doing everything they can to try and claw back in this game. And it, oh, is that a penalty on? I'm assuming it's going to be the, yeah, it's on Ling Ling, the enforcer D-man on left wing. Oh, Tampa Bay able to make Philadelphia pay for that penalty that they took. That's huge. When you're down 2-1 in a series and you're up 2-0, penalties like that can be very hurtful. I have faith in my Flyers though. They got this. 30 seconds left. Montreal needs to get one more push. Are they going to be able to? Oh, King Natsu pushing. Oh, with the pick, Metavis up to Mango. No, got an offside with 18 seconds left in the bottom right. Are the Canadians going to be able to tie this game up with just a shade under 19 seconds left? This is going to be a very important draw. Oh, and he jumps. Oh! Nice stick lift there, able to get it back. Oh, and there's a huge draw. Are they going to be able to get the power play in time? 7.8 seconds left. Oh, and they pulled the goalie. So they're going to have a two-man advantage with 7.8 seconds left on this face-off. Oh, big shot blocked. Dangles wasn't able to pull it. And Buffalo taking the 3-1 lead over Montreal. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. Buffalo doing everything they can. Oh, and it looks like Q with another penalty. Oh, Suni's pumped. I forgot you're on Tampa Bay. I'm not talking to you anymore, Suni. Suni, Sunny. Sunny D. I'm going to assume that's what it is, and I've just been an idiot calling you the wrong name the whole time. You're the enemy. I should not be consorting with you. 9 minutes left in the third for Pittsburgh and Carolina. Another penalty kill. And just the perfect timing. Coming right back up with a drop pass to Plymouth. Unfortunately not able to do much. Long pass taken by Livid Penguin. Oh, on the stick lift. Oh, he beat the goalie. The shot goes off of Pittsburgh's goalie's skate and out. What a crazy stuff like that, man. I'd much rather see it hit the back of his skate and not go in than hit the back of his skate and go in. Oh! Now, I do believe that is a game-tying goal by Tampa Bay with 1.1 seconds left. I believe it's the second period. I do know they had to restart. So, this game is 2-2. Tampa Bay does lead the series 2-1. It's sunny. I don't care. You're on Tampa Bay. I'm calling you Suni. Next time I play Sunny, he's a center. So he's gonna end up like, I know he's gonna just look for the right time when I have the puck and he's just gonna knock my head off. Big old bully. Hey, Sonny, tell your boys to lighten up. I'm not a fan of this. Carolina with a big goal with 2:05 left in the third. That's huge. Carolina needs this. They've got a chance. If they can end up tying it up, they have an opportunity to end up going up 3-1 against a really, really good Pittsburgh team. And it does look like a timeout taken by Pittsburgh, trying to stop that momentum. Hey, that's fine. Leon. It makes it sound like I'm a French tiger. I wouldn't be surprised if that's how Frenchmen say lions. Yep. Pitt did take that timeout at the last second. Whoever took it looks like they maybe almost forgot to. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. There's still like 10 seconds left. It's been a long day for Lions or Leon. All right, on the right, we got 2 minutes left. Carolina trying to tie this game up. See if they can. Oh, big take, big save by Pittsburgh's goalie. And then Monster M80 with the take and pass in front with another big save by Pitt's goalie. Oh, Tampa Bay just smothering with looks like time on attack here. Oh, as soon as I say that, Bobby throws a beautiful pass up the Lost in the Sauce and he buries it. Philadelphia up 3-2 in the third period. Then power play for Pittsburgh, 46 seconds left. If the score holds, it does look like Pittsburgh will even the series out at 2-2. But we've seen plenty of shorthanded goals before. Yep, big take by Pittsburgh with a breakaway. And he buries it. King Montagna. Up 3-1. Does look like Pittsburgh's going to end up... Oh, what a great shot by Lama. Pittsburgh looks like they're going to end up taking this and tying the series at 2-2. Carolina and Pittsburgh split the series last night, and it looks like they're going to end up splitting the series again tonight. Just absolutely wire-to-wire games. .5 left in the game on the right. Pittsburgh, Carolina. Pittsburgh leads 3-1 in this game. Oh, what a pass from Ling Ling to Lost in the Sauce. Got that backhand, but looks like ended up hitting the pads of Tampa Bay goalie, able to cover it up. Looks like another penalty by Carolina. What was that, 8 seconds left? 7.9. Oh! Yeah, I played Rainbow Six like a long time ago. Like when it came out, before it got like 1 million operators and stuff like that. Wait. Siege operator. Is that what I'm thinking of? Rainbow Six? I have been asked if I am French. I've figured out that I am. Oh no! Lost in the Sauce trying to take the puck back, ended up walking it into the, I believe OSG Hawkeye is Philadelphia's goalie right now. And it ended up bouncing off his pad and almost turned into a big scoring opportunity for Tampa Bay. We got 5 minutes left. Oh, what a big shot and big save for Tampa Bay's goalie. Ling Ling with that defensive enforcer. Okay, yeah. Big poke by Bobby Bobette past Lama. Looks like he's going to Lost in the Sauce. Unable to connect with Bobby. Big poke, though, from behind. I think that's one thing like Bobby, Ling Ling, and Lost don't get enough credit for. Like they're known really well as offensive players, like offense and everything, but a lot of their goals come off forecheck and back check, like especially back checking. the turnovers and stuff they end up creating that people aren't necessarily expecting, or the pressure they generate off of it, rushing passes. Uh, I've been able to see it firsthand playing with them, all three of them this season. And it looks like Philadelphia is going to end up winning, I believe, 3-2. I believe that was the end of the third. And then I will end up recapping all of the scores that we ended up having tonight and where the series are at. Yep. And Philadelphia was able to win both games tonight to even that series. Absolutely insane, great hockey we had tonight. Yeah, I'm not sure if I end up playing or not as well, or which game I may or may not play either. So definitely, I'll end up catching you eventually, Sonny. Absolutely amazing hockey we ended up having tonight. So let me see here. We can end up going back to this table here. Damn it. Ah, there I go. I knew I could zoom in. Oh, no. It zoomed everything in. No, how do I undo it? I couldn't tell anything. I just wanted to zoom in the standing screen, and it zoomed in my second screen as well. All right. We'll go ahead and start with the Eastern Conference, which are these teams here. Toronto won both games last night to take a 2-0 lead. Washington was able to win both games tonight, so that series is tied at 2-2. Tampa Bay and Flyers. Tampa Bay won both games last night to take a 2-0 lead. Flyers won both tonight to end up making that series 2-2 as well. Carolina and Pittsburgh split last night. Carolina won Game 3 tonight to make that series 2-1. And then Pittsburgh ended up winning Game 4 to tie that series up at 2-2 as well. It's not showing for in the stats, the Buffalo Montreal Canadiens. They did split both games last night, so that series was at 1-1, and Buffalo was able to win both games tonight. So the only series that is not tied in the Eastern Conference right now is the Buffalo Sabres up 3-1 over the Canadiens. Over here, this is the Western Conference. We had the Nashville and St. Louis. Nashville took both games last night to go up 2-0. I did not get to. It might help if I end up figuring out who won. The game fours. Yeah, well, I'll just go with what I know now instead of dragging it out. Okay. Nashville won both last night to go up 2-0. Nashville ended up winning Game 3, so they were up 3-0. LA and Arizona. Arizona won, or LA won both last night to go up 2-0, and LA did win Game 3 in overtime against Arizona to take that series to a 3-0. Minnesota and Winnipeg. Geez, I'm just all over the place. Minnesota won both games last night, and they did win Game 3 tonight as well. So they have a 3-0 lead over Winnipeg as well. Anaheim Ducks just absolutely shelled Edmonton last night to take both games 2-0. And then Edmonton was not going to take it, not very happy about it. So they ended up coming out swinging, and they ended up sealing Game 3. So that series is at 2-1 as well. I just want to thank everybody that ended up dropping in tonight, everybody that streamed all the games. This is, I believe, the first time we have ever had 8 separate games on in one stream night. So we were able to cover one game for every match for every team that was in the playoffs tonight. So that was definitely a challenge for me and definitely a lot of fun. I hope everybody else enjoyed the stream as well. I hope everybody's teams won, and I will end up seeing you guys later. I'll leave the stream up for a little bit, and I hope you guys all have a great night. Thanks for dropping by.
Yo, sexy ladies want part with us, you know the car with us, them not war with us. You know the club, them want flex with us, to get next with us, them not vex with us. From the day my bond, I ignite my flame, girl, I call my name, and it is for fame. It's all good, girl, turn me on, till I earn them on, let's get it on, let's get it on, till I earn them on, girl, it's all good, just turn me on. Shake that thing, bitch, can I shake that thing, bitch, and I better shake that thing, yeah, da-da-da-da. Jody and Rebecca, woman, get busy, just shake that booty non-stop when the beat drop, just keep swinging it.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like